Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another tarot pick a card for you guys, and I am so excited. It is such a wonderful day. I am just feeling really good, really high vibrational, and I really hope you guys are feeling that way as well. And if not, I hope you will soon. I adore you, and I'm so thankful you are here. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. Hello, I love you. Thank you guys so much for joining. If you guys are returning, what's up, bestie? How have things been? Missed you. Okay, so today we have a very exciting video for you guys. All right, so yes, we have these cards out here. We are doing, yes, a tarot pick a card, and from the title you guys can see that it is going to be guidance from your guides for the next 2 weeks. Okay, what's happening in the next 2 weeks? However, there is a little twist to this video. Okay, drum roll. I don't know how to do this quietly so it doesn't mess everything up. We are collaborating today with Kloee Taylor. I'm so excited. I know that so many of you guys love her as well because a lot of you guys have come from her channel, and I feel that same way. I absolutely adore her as a person and as a tarot reader here on YouTube. Okay, she is amazing. Honestly, guys, Kloee is the reason why I started filming pick-a-cards here on YouTube. Okay, I had this idea for a really long time. I really wanted to do it, but I had a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety, and I stumbled upon one of her videos is like recommended on my YouTube page, and I just loved everything about the setup and how gorgeous it was and how calm, and I just adored everything, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do that and sit in my authentic truth. And so here we are. Okay, I am so excited to do this video, and if you guys do not watch Kloee already, you guys are seriously missing out. She is amazing, and her channel is incredible, and it'll all be linked here. Why did I do this? It's not gonna be... It's all going to be linked down below and in my description, and you guys can click up there on the screen as well. And yeah, I am so excited. I am so honored to get to collaborate with Kloee and just to get to call her friend. She is amazing. She has some really cool stuff going on too, guys. Like, I don't know if it started yet, but she has a podcast, and I've listened to a few episodes, and it's all about sitting in your own authentic truth as well. And she's just overall amazing, and I'm so excited, and I think this video is going to be super freaking fun. Okay, so all of her information, like I said, is going to be in my description, and you guys can also click. I don't know how to do the click thing with my hands. Click up there if you guys want to see her channel as well. Okay, so we're doing kind of like a you pick two situation. That sounds weird. That's the Panera Bread menu. That's not what I meant, but kind of. You guys know what I'm saying. It's okay. We're kind of doing like a you pick two moment, right? Like, you guys are going to pick here, and then if you guys want to know even more about these next 2 weeks, even more information, you guys can go check out her video, Pick Again. Get it? That's the, oh shoot, sorry. That's the you pick two part of this combo. You get what I'm saying? She is posting the blessings for the next 2 weeks coming to you guys on her channel, and if you guys have come here, this is guidance for the next 2 weeks. Okay, so you guys can either watch this one and pick first, and then go to Kloee's and watch hers and pick again. That's the you pick two. Or you guys can do vice versa, watch hers first and then watch this one. Whatever you are called to. This is just like a little extra spice, you know what I mean? A little extra zhuzh, if you will. Wow, my chair had some commentary there for a second. So Kloee, thank you again for collaborating with me. I am so excited, and let's go ahead and see what comes of this video. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming, and I will see you guys. I don't know why I'm saying that. We're not zooming in yet. My brain. Okay. We have 3 piles. Oh, Olivia, chill out, bestie. Okay. All right. So moving on from all of those exciting announcements, we have 3 piles for you guys to choose from today. Okay. We have pile number 1 with my rose quartz meatball. You guys may have seen me talk about this one before. I've actually used all of these stones in previous videos, but they were just really loud and proud today. So I was like, all right, let's go for it. So this is my rose quartz meatball. It is just this giant, I mean, okay, I say giant, but it's not that big, but it feels so big to me because it's so dense, and it is just this gorgeous rose quartz. It has this like tan stuff in here because the person at the shop put sage powder in my bag and it stained my crystal. But you know what? I feel like it adds a little bit of personality to her. So we love her, okay? Then we have pile number 2 with black onyx. This is one of my favorite stones. It is a great stone for protection and all around just a beautiful stone for releasing negative energy, okay? The third and final stone, I know y'all have seen me talk about my selenite before, okay? We've got selenite wand here. We got a selenite tower off camera over here, and then of course my selenite palm stone. Okay, this is my baby. I adore selenite. I was actually at the crystal shop the other day, this past weekend, and I had to stop myself from buying another thing of selenite because I love it. Okay, so these are the 3 piles for you guys. Again, we are just channeling guidance from our guides about these next 2 weeks. What is it that we need to know? You know what I mean? What is it that they're trying to communicate with us and give us guidance on coming into these next 2 weeks? Okay, now when you guys are picking your pile, honestly guys, there are so many ways to do so. Okay, either you can pick, if your intuition is like, oh my gosh, that's the one based off the stones, listen to a bestie. Okay, if not, you guys can choose based off the numbers 1, 2, or 3, or I will have all of the time codes in my description and you can go check there and see if your lucky number's there. And this amazingly wonderful subscriber, actually, I shouldn't assume that. She commented on my video and then messaged me on Instagram. I don't want to assume you're a subscriber. I'm sorry if that was rude. Brain panic, okay? This wonderful, amazing human messaged me on Instagram and was like, hey girl, you know, watched your video. It really helps me if people put emojis next to time codes to help pick a video. And I adore that idea. So shout out to you, Queen. Thank you so much for that loving, positive advice. So I'm also going to put emojis next to all of the time codes on my video. So you guys can look if your lucky emoji is there. I spice it up now. I'm going to use different ones, random ones. We're going to see what happens, okay? And also, I just want to say, if you are having a hard time picking a pile, it's okay. Like, don't be so hard on yourself. I know it's easier said than done, but this is meant to be gentle and loving and fun. And I know sometimes it can be hard to pick a pile, especially if we're going through something or if we're really in our head. And I totally get that. So definitely just take a minute, take a beat. You can watch the entire video and then just take what resonates with you from all 3 piles. That's totally fine. There is no wrong way to pick. There is no wrong way to choose a pile. Honestly, I set the intention to every single deck and to this whole video that whoever needs to hear this message will hear the messages, okay? So it really does not matter how you pick. Just listen to your intuition and let it guide you, okay? Again, thank you guys so much for coming to this video. I hope you are having an amazing, wonderful day, and I'm going to give you guys some time to listen to some music, vibe out, you know, take a few deep breaths and choose your pile, okay? I will see you guys for your pile pick. Bye, besties. All right, pile number 1. You guys chose the rose quartz meatball. This is seriously my favorite stone. I think I say that in every video it's featured in, but I adore this stone. So beautiful, wonderful, fantastic pick. So rose quartz, I'm gonna move this up a smidgen so that way we can move this up. Y'all get me? Rose quartz, just so you guys know, is a beautiful, loving, attracting stone, okay? Rose quartz emanates love, compassion, just so many beautiful things. It's actually known as the love stone, and I just adore that. I like to tell you guys like the meanings of the crystals because you never know if it's gonna have to do with the reading. You know what I mean? Like, we love that. So, all right, I picked some tarot cards for you guys, and then honestly, a freak ton of oracle cards. I don't know what's going on, but they've got a lot to say today. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Okay. All right. So the first card you guys got is Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Make sure you guys can see that. Four of Swords. All right, besties. 10 of Pentacles reversed. How many do you guys got? Okay. Queen of Swords. We love her. She's so powerful. Queen of Wands. 2 queens. 9 of Wands. Okay. The Chariot. All right. We got 1 major. And the King of Pentacles. Wow. We got 2 queens, a king, a page, and a major. All right, bestie. Let's... Oh, wait. This is like super not even like at all, right? Not even Steven, even the littlest bit. All right. Sorry, guys. Can you guys see if they're down here? I feel like not. That's why I put them layered like that. All right, sorry about that. That seems a little bit more even. All right, let's go ahead and jump on in. So we got a ton of cards for just focusing on the next 2 weeks, okay? So right off the bat, it's actually kind of interesting because it's almost like you guys got bookends, right? You guys got Page of Pentacles in the beginning and King of Pentacles at the end, okay? So Page of Pentacles is all about new opportunities, new financial things are coming your way. It also can represent like a very young, optimistic, beautifully happy person, okay? I'm getting a lot. You actually, I did not say this. If you are not familiar with tarot, we have some suits and we have 1 major, which is that Chariot there. So you guys have Pentacles. You guys have 4 Pentacles. Pentacles represent earthly things, things of this earth. Why do I always yell when I start filming? Excuse me, things of like, these are like materialistic things, right? Like cars, finances, jobs, things like that. And then swords here, you guys have 2 suits of swords. Swords are like your thoughts, your intellect, okay? And then we have wands. Wands are like your passions, your creativity, your intuition, things like that, okay? So I'm getting a strong message about your finances and I'm going to deliver it and then we're going to go piece by piece, okay, bestie? So the first card you got is Page of Pentacles, like I mentioned, which means like just kind of like new financial opportunities. So maybe someone is getting a new job. If you have been wanting a promotion, I feel like this is going to be a prosperous time for you. If you've been wanting a new opportunity as far as your career goes, if you've been thinking about taking that next step and you've been maybe pushed to do so, I feel like you're going to be financially rewarded hereby after, okay? Because the Page of Pentacles is someone, it's like a new opportunity, it's something new and exciting. It is something that is going to kind of like revitalize you a bit, okay? And I feel like whatever this is going to bring you a lot of stability. I feel like this new money that's coming your way, it's kind of what you've been manifesting, it's what you've been hoping for, it's something that you've been wanting for a while. If you're already feeling this energy, feeling grateful for what you have now, then that works as well, okay? Because you got the 4 of Pentacles, all right, bestie? The 4 of Pentacles represents stability, confidence, building a strong foundation, okay? If you have been struggling with money, if you've been struggling with the idea of having enough, your guides are trying to give you guidance and remind you that, hey, it's coming, okay? You will have this stability. This stability is coming to you. This stability is coming to bless you, help you feel comfortable, help you feel calm, okay? Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. I used to get hiccups when I do readings, and now I'm yawning. Like, I'm always yawning. Okay, so yes, the Four of Pentacles. I feel like this is the message I'm getting, all right? I feel like you actually have a lot of financial opportunities right ahead of you. I feel like whether it's now, whether it's present, or whether it's something that is like coming to you, I feel like there's going to be some kind of opportunity that's going to bring you a lot of financial comfort and stability. Whether that is a new job, whether that is a promotion, whether that is one of your ideas that is taken off and is becoming successful, whether it's a small business that you have started, anything like that. I feel like there is just something coming your way that is going to bring you success, and it's going to be very beneficial for you. But I feel like I'm still feeling a lot of fear. I feel like I'm still feeling a lot of fear around not having enough here with this Ten of Pentacles reversed energy, okay? And the Ten of Pentacles reversed energy, it does represent like, miscommunication maybe going on with families. But to me, the message I am getting very loudly is that even though we may have these opportunities, even though it may be loud to everybody else that we are financially okay, we are financially stable, we have what we need, to us in our own heart, it doesn't feel that way because we still have that fear. And that fear I'm feeling maybe from childhood. Maybe you were afraid of never having enough because maybe that's what happened to you as a kid. Maybe we didn't know where our next meal was going to come from. Maybe it wasn't that extreme, but maybe we just didn't have a ton of money as kids, right? Like our parents growing up were not, we're not rolling in the dough. And so that caused a lot of anxiety in us, right? That causes fear in us, this fear of not having enough, this fear of not being able to provide for ourselves and provide for people afterwards. And your guides are just trying to tell you that that is simply just a fear, bestie, okay? That is simply just a fear. I feel like that's been causing you a lot of anxiety. You got this Four of Swords energy, okay? The Four of Swords energy, especially reversed, talks about taking time out. It talks about taking a time of rest, taking a time of just like, recharging, honestly. And it talks about maybe an ending and a healing if you've been having a lot of anxiety lately, an ending of that cycle and time to heal, okay? Just time to rest, recuperate, and recover. And I feel like this, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I feel like this fear around money, I feel like they're just pushing you to release that lack money mindset, okay? Because they're trying to tell you, bestie, you want it, you got it. We are giving you new opportunities. You want a new job, we'll give you one. You want a new career field, we'll give you one. You want that promotion, you want to go up in your field, no problem, bestie, we'll give it to you. You want to start that small business, it'll be financially successful, okay? I feel like that is the loud message I'm getting, is that your guides are trying to push you and tell you that you have a lot of success in front of you. You have a lot of opportunities to be successful, to be wealthy. It's just that lack money mindset that can really hold us back. You know what I mean? Speaking from my own personal experience, I have struggled with lack money mindset for a really long time. I just kind of brought it upon myself, to be honest. I'm sure it deals with like childhood trauma that I haven't addressed yet, because come on, like we're all going through that, right? But I personally created a lot of lack money mindset around myself. And what that meant for me is that even if I had made a ton of money, right? Even if I was like just got a promotion, just got a new job, I just was doing really, really well financially, I would find a way, find a reason to make me feel like I didn't have that money. And then y'all guys know that I believe in the law of attraction, right? You best believe what happened. I lost all that money, right? Like it's crazy. And so to me, lack money mindset, I preach that so much to like help heal that, because that really changed my entire life. Does it happen in a day? No. Does it happen in a month? No. I'm still working on it, right? Like I'm still healing that mindset of myself. But I feel like your guides are just trying to give you encouragement and just start telling you like, okay, now it's time to heal that, okay? Especially with the Page of Pentacles, because the Page of Pentacles often is someone who is young, and this gives me like a strong inner child energy, okay? And I feel like your inner child, the core of your self minus the fear, is wanting to just say, bestie, we got this, okay? We got this. We want a new job, we'll get a new job. We want new careers, we'll get new careers. We want to be financially stable, you best believe that's what we're gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen, okay? This fear sitting here, this fear sitting in this mindset, it's normal, okay? It happens. Don't beat yourself up. It is totally okay. What's the most important thing to do now is to address that so you can move on and come into this King of Pentacles energy, which we'll tap into, okay? And I feel like your guides are just pushing you these next 2 weeks. I don't know what's going on, but they're pushing you to come into this energy of healing. They're pushing you to come into this energy of, okay, sure, I know that I have some money, and acknowledging what you have in the here and now, instead of always focusing on, what we don't have or what's in the future or the unknown. And again, easier said than done, right? Like, I struggle with not knowing the unknown daily. Like, it's constantly something I'm trying to figure out. I'm just going to talk through the yawn, and hopefully it'll just stop happening, okay? Okay, so I feel like, again, easier said than done. Your guides are just pushing you and telling you now is go time. Now is the time to heal that so you can tap into your full power, okay? All right, I drank some water, and hopefully that will help with the yawning, because that's just not cute. It's not the mood. It's not the vibe, okay? The next card you got is the Queen of Swords energy, okay? I feel like getting the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands paired directly next to each other, I feel like this is a lot of power right here, okay? Yes, we got the King, which we'll tap into. This is a lot of power, and to be honest, the loud message I'm getting is balance, okay? Queen of Swords, she is strong. When I'm saying she, besties, just so we all know, I am talking about energy, right? Feminine energy. We all have it. Every single person has it. This is a non-binary reading, okay? I do not place that here. It has no place here, okay? All I'm saying when I say she is because they are queens on the deck. And to me, like I said, that is just energy, tapping into that feminine energy, okay? But to be honest with you, the Queen of Swords has the most masculine energy out of all of the queens, okay? She, meaning the queen in this card, is strong. They are independent. They are fierce. They really don't need anybody. And then we come to the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is very caring, very empathetic, very intuitive, very creative. We literally have fire and ice, okay? And I think that this is so interesting. The reason I said ice is because she looks like the Ice Queen to me. I don't know if you guys see it, but she gives me like such cold vibes. And then you have the polar opposite, like literally polar opposites, okay? And so to me, that just makes so much sense, because the Queen of Wands is very warm, very kind, very caring, very compassionate, coming into your full power, coming into your own truth, coming into your own knowing. Whereas the Queen of Swords is very fierce, right? Very strong, very mama wolf energy, okay? And I feel like the message here that they are trying to tell you is to find that melding, what is it called? Melds, right? You meld together. Yeah. I don't know. Find the melding between the two. Find the melding between, yes, you are fierce, okay? Yes, you are strong. Yes, you are independent. If you have not been feeling this way, if you have not been feeling this energy of being strong, independent on your own, then that is something that they might be kind of guiding you towards as well, okay? Because, was that me that made that noise? Or my animal? Because the Queen of Swords, she has, again, she being the energy, they have a very no-nonsense energy to them, okay? And I just think you guys are being very, very called to find that balance, okay? Yes, it's beautiful to be independent. Yes, it's beautiful to be on your own. Yes, it's beautiful to have your own. And I feel like I'm getting another message here that maybe we have shut a lot of people out because of whatever is going on with us personally. I feel like you are kind of on your own a little bit, right? Like your Four of Pentacles is like you are strong, you are stable. When we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed, like we have here, it also kind of resembles like kind of some miscommunications going on with the family, okay? And a lot of times those can cause us a lot of stress and a lot of, anxiety. And if you have been in this energy where you're like, I don't need anybody, I don't need my family, I don't need my friends, I got me and that's all I need. I am not saying that's a bad thing, okay? If that is what vibes with you, bestie, that's what vibes with you, and let it be, okay? However, sometimes, gonna talk through it, we close people off in order to kind of not be a burden, not be a bother, not be a worry. And I feel like the energy we are getting here is that there is a healthy balance between the two of being independent, being fierce, being your own person, being on your own, being whatever you need to be for yourself. And then also bringing some compassion, love, empathy, and nurturing into it, okay? This is reminding you to tap into that intuitive side, tap into that psychic side, tap into that giving, loving, compassionate side of yourself, okay? And I feel like overall, in these next 2 weeks that are coming up for you guys, with everything going on, I feel like there might be, like I said, I'm just getting like an anxious fear vibe here with either the money or a family dispute. I feel like if this is you and your energy, they're just trying to remind you that yes, stand up for your worth, stand up for your value, understand your worth and understand your knowing, but at the same time just having a little bit of compassion either towards yourself or towards others, okay? Water break, sorry bestie. Okay. The next card you guys got is the Nine of Wands, okay? The Nine of Wands is another card talking about defending your position, all right? And I feel like when we have them in the Wand suit, this is about your creativity, okay? I'm getting a very specific message. If this does not resonate, take it, throw it away, and only take what does, okay? But the Nine of Wands energy, the message I am getting is that maybe this family dispute, you know how sometimes I do readings and I get like 2 messages in one? That's happening right now, okay? I feel like one of you guys has a fear around money, and I feel like the other one of you has a family dispute going on. And I'm not saying it's anything serious. Maybe there's just like some discomfort in your family. Maybe you've identified some toxic behaviors or toxic traits going on in your family, and you're like, this is not it. This is not the vibe. I'm peacing out. Like, this is not it for me. And I feel like that's just the energy I'm really picking up on here, okay? And so if you are feeling this way, if you are either going through a family dispute specifically for that energy, and feeling that need to be on your own, feeling that need to be independent without them, I feel like maybe if there was some kind of conflict around your creative passions or your dreams or what it is you want to do for your life, for yourself, if there was someone in your family who was disapproving of that, that's the energy I'm getting, okay? That maybe there was, again, two very separate energies. So take which one, if either of them work, and absorb it, and then throw the other one away. But the one energy I'm getting for this one specifically is that maybe you've had to just defend your position. Maybe you've had to just really stand up for yourself, stand up for your worth, stand up for your dreams. If you are an artist, defending the fact that that is a job for you. If you want to start a small business, if you want to leave your 9 to 5, if you don't want to ever go into a 9 to 5, if you're debating on not going to college, there's so many different aspects here, okay? And I feel like the message here with this Nine of Wands is just to understand that it's, again, with that the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands, defending your position, standing up for yourself while still keeping compassion in the mix, standing up for yourself, standing up for your truth, standing up for your values, standing up for your knowing, without letting go of that intuitive, passionate, caring side of yourself, okay? Balance, all right? The next card you guys got is the Chariot. The Chariot is about movement, honey. It's time to go, okay? It is time to get on the road and take action, all right? Again, I feel like there is some hesitance when it comes to your creativity. I feel like if it's not hesitance, maybe it's something you've started, but you haven't put all your efforts towards, right? If you've been like, I want to start that, but I don't know when, you are being told that now is go time, bestie, okay? Now is the time to make that change, to make that choice, to make that action. Whether this action is, oh my goodness, I did work really early this morning. Oh, I'm so sorry. Whether that action is to start a new job, to take that promotion, to start your own small business, to embrace your creative passions, whatever it may look like for you, the Chariot is saying go, go, freaking go. Okay, it is literally time. It is go time. No more sitting and waiting and contemplating, okay? I feel like at the beginning of these 2 weeks, you're going to have this period of resting. You're going to have this period of healing from whatever has been stressing you out lately, okay? I feel like if it has to do with this family conflict or this lack money mindset, I feel like you're going to be going through some healing. I feel like you're going to be going through a time of growth, a time of expansion, a time of just sitting in your worth, sitting in your truth, and sitting in your knowing. And I feel like this healing is going to bring you out and it's going to make you real fierce. And then your guides are going to give you some guidance, going to say, hey, that's beautiful, that's amazing, just add your compassion in there too, and then you're a freaking powerhouse. And then I feel like once you come into your worth, because that's another message of the Queen of Wands, is kind of coming into your own personal power. I feel like once you come into your personal power, that's when you're going to have to defend yourself, right? Because as much as we wish every single person in the world, especially our family, supported our ideas, they don't always, right? It doesn't always work that way. Family is sometimes the most unsupportive, and it's because a lot of times it sits in fear. Is my candle dying? I can't tell. A lot of times it sits in fear, and it sits in anxiety, and they place that onto you, and it really, honestly, bestie, it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you, okay? But that doesn't make it any easier? No, of course not, because they're projecting it on you. They're saying it's about you, and it freaking hurts. And the Nine of Wands is standing up for your position, right? Even if it means sacrificing, even if it means not going out to eat every single week because, you know, you have to save some money so you can really dive into your passions. Sacrificing for what you know is worth it. You are worth it. Your dreams are worth it. Your passions are worth it. Okay, you deserve to be successful. You deserve to thrive. You deserve to sit in this knowing. And if you're worried about the finances, don't, bestie. Your guides are telling you it is okay. You don't have to be worried about that because we got your back. Okay, we got your back. All right, moving into that, the bookend here, because I'm calling it bookends because you guys got Page and King. You got the King of freaking Pentacles, okay? Finances, hello, bestie, okay? King of Pentacles is strong, confident, stable, wealthy. You are bringing money to the table. This is money energy, okay? Financial energy, whatever prosperity looks like for you. If that means more time at home doing what you love, it's coming, bestie. If that means more time doing something, if that means more money, if that means a nicer car, if that means a different apartment, whatever it looks like for you, it is coming your way, okay? And I feel like your guides are just reminding you to go for it. Take that leap of faith, take that step, grab your freaking horse and go, okay? Like, it is time. They are pushing you, they are guiding you. I'm getting this energy that you have been maybe called for the last couple of weeks, actually, to take this step, to take this job, to take this promotion, to look for a new job. Excuse me. See, that's what normally happens, is I get gas or hiccups. I think it's because I'm just like talking so much and I'm consuming a lot of that, the oxygen. I almost just said H2O. No, bestie. But we are looking at mermaids. If anyone gets that hype. So anyways, what I was trying to say is that I feel like if you have been called lately to take that next step, to take that next job, to take that promotion, to leave your current job and find a new one, to embrace your creative passions as a job, as a way to make money, you are being told, go freaking go, okay? It is time. Now is the time to do that, all right? And I feel like you are just being really called to do so, and they are giving you clarity, and they are giving you confirmation that it's not always going to be easy. Yes, you may have to defend your position. You may have to stand up for yourself and your worth, but bestie, is it going to pay off? Heck to the yes, okay? It is going to pay off. It is going to be financially rewarding. It's going to bring you such joy, such harmony, and such balance into your life, and you're going to be rolling in the freaking dough, okay? So the lack money mindset, we don't need that here because you're rich, baby. You're rich. Sit in that energy. You're wealthy. Ooh, I feel it. Do you guys feel it? I feel wealthy just listening to it. I'm wealthy, right? Affirmations, I am wealthy. I am wealthy. I am wealthy. I pay all my bills with ease, all right? Come on, all right? So again, that finding that balance, okay? Then I pulled some moon cards for you guys, so let's go ahead and see, and then we also got some dragons. The first card you guys got is step out of your comfort zone. Besties, what was I just saying, okay? It's time to take action. No freaking doubt, we got the Chariot. Come on, all right? Confidence is key to success. Yes, we love that energy. And nothing is yet set in stone. All right. So I think I've already told you guys this, but this book, this whole deck actually is kind of new to me. My mom got it for me. Oopsies. And I really like it, but I'm not like super well versed in it yet. So I am going to read the book for you guys so that way I can give you guys the full meanings, okay? At least for some of them. I know what a couple of them mean. They're kind of what's it called? Self-explanatory. But for some of them, I want to read them for you guys, okay? Also, we have Aries and Leo. Leo, it is your freaking time. Whose birthday is it? It is Leo season. Come on, all right? If you are Leo tapping into this, I hope you guys know that this is your freaking time to shine, okay? This is your time. This is your moment. So sit in that power, bestie. Come on. It is like literally your time, okay? Why am I having such a hard time finding this one card? All right. North Node, South. Here we go. Step out of your comfort zone, okay? There is a strong feeling when you get this card that it's time to leave the past behind. Besties, what were we just saying? With that Page of Pentacles, okay? Leaving the past behind. That's what we're talking about, okay? Because you are headed in the right direction. If you want to be happy, fulfilled, you need to get going towards doing the things that scare you within reason. This card is all about living your life's purpose, which is probably what you've been asking about, okay? It's urging you to do something different with your life and your direction, to take action, all right? You are headed for something which feels like destiny. You need to face a fear and get over it. And it's time to stop obsessing about something. I don't like that one. You've got this, okay? Stepping out of your comfort zone is literally everything we just talked about, okay? If you have been feeling like it's time to move on, the Chariot is telling you, you're right. It's time to move on, okay? Speaking about the Chariot, you guys thought it's time to take action, which seems like very similar energy to me, okay? New moon in Aries. You may have some Aries tapping in here. Hi, Aries. Hope you guys are doing well. Isn't it? Oh my God. Okay, this is so funny, right? Because when I am filming this currently, because I have to like edit and it takes a couple weeks and stuff, I am literally filming this in the new moon in Leo. And we got new moon in Leo. I just got freaking chills. You're kidding me. I know there's a Leo tapping in here. I just know it. I know it. Okay, you guys are powerful. All right, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Also, Aries, you guys are just as powerful. I'm sorry. It's just Leo's moment right now for where I'm at in this month, okay? Aries, equally as incredible. Welcome, besties, okay? The flame is lit. A wonderful new start beckons you, and you're on the right track. This card is superbly a positive sign if there is something you want to happen in your life. This is a yes card from the universe. This is a time to really tune into your dreams. You may still have a long way to go, but you're on your way. Determination, self-assertion, and bravery are called for. But the hot fire of Aries is driving you towards success in whatever endeavor you're asking about. Your caution, don't go too fast and forget your manners, okay? Treat people well as you charge towards your goals. Yes, bestie, take that action, the freaking Chariot. Take that action. Be kind along the way. That energy of being independent, being fierce, being on your own, and then also being compassionate and being kind along the way. Wow, you guys, insane. I literally feel like these are just repeating themselves, but that's okay because sometimes we need to hear it twice, okay? It is time to freaking go. These next 2 weeks are going to be superb for you. Step into that power. Step into that knowing, okay? Come on. I love that, okay? Then we got new moon in Leo. Come on, Leos. Confidence is your key to success. This card heralds the start of a new cycle for you. Oh my gosh, when you're going to look and feel more gorgeous in the spotlight, like you have something worth showing off, okay? If you have been seeking someone's attention, this is a card saying it's coming, okay? But you have to be willing to do your bit. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Yes, okay, shine your light and have some pride. Come on, okay? I love that because the Queen of Wands energy is about stepping into your own personal power. And then you guys got confidence is the key of success. And King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords are all very confident energies. This Nine of Wands, people might shut us down. They might kind of crap on us a little bit because people get scared of other people chasing their dreams for whatever reason. You're like remaining confident, okay? You're remaining strong. This cycle we've been going through, this rough mental cycle, no more, bestie. bestie. That's coming to an end, okay? The last card you guys got is nothing is yet set in stone. But I'm going to go turn my air down because it's Florida and 90 degrees and I'm dying. BRB. All right, sorry about that. If you guys can hear my AC or my fan, please bear with me. I'm so hot today. I don't know what's going on. But the last card you guys got is nothing yet is set in stone, okay? This is all about change, shape-shifting, shape-shifting, okay? This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there is room to change and grow. Take it as a sign that whatever you want to do is far from being completely finalized. If you're not completely happy, that's okay. It means you can still change the course of the outcome, okay? This is great news because you can still influence your decisions, okay? You're meandering towards your goal, and that's wonderful. Staying adaptable is the key to success for you right now, okay? So I feel like this is really tapping into the energy of what we were feeling earlier, okay? I feel like some of you guys, actually, I'm getting a very loud message that when I've been saying all of these beautiful things about success and wealth and tapping into your own power and all of these amazing things coming your way, that there is someone listening who is just like, okay, yeah, right, that's a whole bunch of manure, because it's been going really, really bad, right? Like, I've been sitting in this anxiety. I'm having a really hard time mentally. I don't feel good. I don't feel happy. Things aren't going well with my family or whatever it may look like. And I feel like your guides are trying to give you this loving guidance and just saying to you, nothing is yet set in stone, okay? If you are unhappy with the way your life is currently going, they are telling you, hey, bestie, that's okay, all right? Excuse me, my gosh. Oh no, I don't think this is better than yawning. They are telling you that nothing yet is set in stone, okay? You have the power to change, the power to grow, and the power to tap into this energy. So for those of you who are listening and literally were like shushing me off and saying, she doesn't get it, like I've been sitting in this horrible energy for weeks, I do get it, bestie, and I'm so sorry you've been hurting. I'm so sorry you've been feeling that way, but your guides are trying to give you this loving nudge and telling you, hey, nothing's set in stone. You can change your course, okay? All right, the next thing I got is some dragon cards for you guys, so let's finish off this reading, okay? Oh, snap. You guys got Oisin, which makes sense because you guys got King of Pentacles. New World, makes sense. Expression, okay, bestie, and Path, all right? Now, I also have this one because Oisin, here's the thing with these cards. This is the Dragon Wisdom deck. I link these decks in my description of my videos as well if you guys want to check them out. Almost all of the cards, have like a meditation to them attached, and I can't really read the meditation for you guys because it's like it's a lot, okay? But I am going to try my best, okay? So the first card you guys got is freaking Oisin. Oisin is the king of dragons, okay? I feel like Oisin is pushing you right now to come on this journey to know your true self and your true worth, okay? This is all about, if you have been feeling that this needs to just grow and change, you don't need to suppress it anymore, okay? This is all about, I'm reading the thing real quick. This is all about tapping into your true self and your true love, okay? We are talking about divine love in this situation. Your divine love for Gaia, the great mother, okay? Acknowledging the power and the magic of love and recognizing that you yourself are a divine being, okay? I feel like, again, I'm just getting the loud message when I read that of just balance between that Queen of Swords energy and this Queen of Wands energy, just finding the balance between them both, okay? Then we got New World, okay? We are all following the path to a new world, the world of full of peace, love, and harmony, okay? Everyone is going to take the route that is right for you. This dragon wants to remind you of your intelligence, okay? Use the excellence of human understanding to help bring about this new world of the golden age, okay? They want to teach you how to view your intelligence as a gift and how to use it and how to ensure it's not wasted, okay? Then it talks about how there is a misconception that intelligence is connected to ego, and that's like wrong, right? Your intelligence will help you overcome your ego, for it is only with brilliant, crystal clear understanding here that you can transform knowledge into wisdom. Okay, now here's the thing. I know there are so many different opinions on egos. I don't believe you have to overcome or kill your ego. I believe you have to work with it, okay? But again, take whatever resonates for you. I feel like because you guys got New World here, and because you guys got Oisin, I believe New World was also talking about... Sorry guys, I don't normally pull these kinds of cards. Yes, intelligence, okay? Intelligence is the whole, like, Queen of Swords energy, okay? Queen of Swords is intelligent. She is strong. Remember, she being the energy attached to it. They are strong. They are confident. They are sure of themselves. And they are super effing intelligent because it's Queen of Swords, bestie. Remember, swords is intelligence, your thoughts, your intellect, okay? That realm of yourself. I feel like your guides are pushing you to say, finding that balance, not closing it off, not saying, hey, I have to burn this away, right? But finding that balance, finding that harmony between the intellect and the love, the intellect and the compassion, the intellect and the kindness, okay? Then you guys got freaking expression, which is about express yourself, okay, bestie? What was that? Oh, it's me. I'm like, what is that? It's my chair. Oh my gosh. Expression. Express yourself, okay? Like, okay, I'm gonna mess everything up, and I hate when I do this. 9 of Wands energy, all right? Feeling the need to stand in your truth, stand in your power, stand in your knowing, and defend your position, okay? I feel like there might be a moment, there might be a time where someone is really just crumbing on your ideas, your gifts, your passions, you're chasing after your dreams, and your guides are pushing you and telling you it's okay to express yourself. Remember, like, defending yourself kindly, right? It's not you saying you're going to be mean and horrible to this person, but that you're going to defend yourself and defend your position because you are amazing. And it is totally safe and it is totally okay to express yourself. Okay? This is also a card of communication. Like speaking, that's just the loud message I'm getting, is just speaking up for yourself, speaking up for your truth, and speaking up for your knowing, okay? Yeah, that's very loud there. And then the last card you guys got, oh, I did that wrong. I'm sorry. It's going to be wrong. The last card you guys got is Path, okay? Path is such a beautiful freaking card. And I know one of these cards up here, I don't remember which of the Moonology cards, talked about finding your life's purpose. Bestie, that is the whole message of Path. If you have been called lately to find your life's purpose, if you've been seeking that, if that term life's purpose has been loud in your heads, your guides are trying to give you this guidance and this loving nudge that these next 2 weeks, just keep your eyes out, okay? I feel like they're really going to be pushing you on your path, okay? Path represents, and the dragons represents, it looks like it's 2 people, right? But actually, the dragons in this deck specifically, when you see Path, it's 2 different energies, the green energy and the pink energy, and it's balancing and melding together. There are so many messages here about balance and melding, what is the freaking word? Combining, let's just stick with combining, and combining one energy with another to create a freaking powerhouse, okay? That's like so loud in my brain, and I feel like that's the message they are trying to give you, okay? And that's the same message with Path, is bringing in both the green energy and the pink energy and creating something so amazing and so incredibly unique, and also just following along your life's path, your life's journey, okay? If you've been wondering what your life's purpose is lately, just keeping your eyes out, because I feel like they're going to be making you more aware of it in these upcoming weeks, okay? Wow, pile number 1. This was so much fun. You guys are amazing. Hey, that rhymes. You guys are so amazing, and I am so thankful that you guys tapped into this video. I hope that this gave you some loving guidance from your guides. I hope you guys are excited about the next 2 weeks, because I know I am. This obviously wasn't for me. I don't know why I said obviously. I don't like to do readings for myself. You guys, I don't know. This was not for me, but I'm excited for you. I'm going to channel this energy, right? Like, I claim this energy for myself. I want that King of Pentacles energy in my life, all right, bestie? Time to take that action. Time to leave behind the old and welcome in the new. Come on. These 2 weeks are going to be so amazing, so beneficial for you, and I just hope you have the most amazing time, okay? Thank you guys guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As a reminder, this was a collaboration with Kloee Taylor. This is her channel here, and all of her links are going to be in the description. Just so you guys do not forget, she is an incredibly amazing, gifted tarot reader. She is truly one of a kind, and she's also just so wonderful and such an incredible person, and I am so honored to get to collaborate with her. I just wanted to remind you guys to go watch her video on her channel, which you can click right up here to do, or you guys can click the description down below. And yes, oh wait, you guys can't click up here to do it because it has to, you guys know what I'm trying to say. Yes, okay, my brain is freezing. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, remember to show others love, show your light, and shine so bright. And as a reminder, I am taking private readings now. You can book a private reading with me at www.marinatarot.com, and I will leave all of my links in my description as well. But I just wanted to remind you guys, don't forget to go to Kloee's video and get even more information about these next 2 weeks and all the blessings coming to you, okay? I hope you guys have a wonderful, amazing, fantastic day. Oh, and I forgot to say, sorry, my brain is all over the place. I appreciate it so much when you guys subscribe and comment and thumbs up this video. I know that, you know, it doesn't always seem like it does anything, but listen, it literally helps my channel so much. Like, I cannot even begin to describe to you guys how much you guys commenting on my videos helps my growth. I always try to comment back to, one, communicate with you guys because come on, we're besties, and two, just to show you guys how much it really means to me. And I think we have a pretty fun comment section, so definitely check it out. Again, it's never ever required. Obviously it's not required, but I just really appreciate it, okay? It helps me out so much. So if you guys would like to do that, you guys can do that. And then again, I decided that if you guys want to leave a tip, you guys don't have to do that, but like, I don't know, that could be kind of fun, kind of spicy. Maybe we'll get new decks or something. I'm also going to leave my Venmo in the description as well, just for funsies, okay? No pressure, bestie. Just sending out good energy, sending out loving vibes, okay? So that is all. I hope you guys have a wonderful, amazing, fantastic 2 weeks, and I will hopefully see you guys here for another video. But first, go watch Kloee's. Bye, besties! All right, pile number 2. You guys chose the beautiful black onyx stone. This is one of my favorites as well. I absolutely adore this stone. Just a few little fun tidbits about black onyx. Black onyx is an incredibly protective stone. It wards off any kind of negativity or any negative emotions, and it's great to be used to just like ground and protect yourself. So if you've been going through it lately, if the past couple weeks have just been hard on you, grab yourself some black onyx or any kind of like dark stone, because they're really good about just kind of warding off negative energy. All right, so just wanted to give you guys that. The reason I like to tell you guys the meanings of the stones is because sometimes they actually have to do with your reading, but like we don't always know that until afterwards, you know what I mean? So I pulled a ton of tarot cards for you guys. They had a lot to say to you guys, and then honestly a ton of oracle cards. So it's a lengthy reading. Hope you've got your popcorn. Is that an inappropriate thing to do during a reading? I guess not. I would totally eat popcorn while listening to a reading. So grab your popcorn, grab your favorite snack, and let's dive in, okay? The first card you guys got is 3 of Swords reversed, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords reversed, 8 of Swords reversed, okay. The Tower. All right, besties, what's been going on? What's going on, friends? The Hanged Man, 7 of Wands, and the Temperance. All right, okay. All right, so starting right off the bat, you guys got the 3 of Swords, but you got the 3 of Swords reversed, okay? The 3 of Swords reversed has a very similar meaning to the upright position, and the upright position just talks about a lot of heartbreak. What's been going on, bestie? Have you been having a rough time? There's a bag under my desk, and I kicked it during the entire last reading, and yet here it remains. I'm just gonna move it out of the way. I feel like somebody who may have been tapping into this energy has just been going through it, okay? If you've been having a hard time, 1, I am so sorry that you've been hurting. 2, I love you, and I'm I'm so hopeful that things are going to turn around for you, okay? I feel like there's this energy of just like heartbreak and hurting, okay? The Three of Swords, it represents kind of like betrayal or affairs or just feeling like someone maybe lied to you or really caught you off guard with the way that they have been treating you. And I feel like the energy I'm getting, especially from the reverse position, is that you maybe, if you have not yet, or if you have already, it just talks about like speaking up for yourself, speaking your truth and speaking your knowing, okay? If you've been going through it, one, it's okay to talk about it. It's okay to speak up, because it's better to do things together than it is to do things alone, okay? Don't isolate yourself. Don't shut yourself off. If you have been hurting, if you have been struggling, if you can, talk to somebody, okay? Talk to a friend, express your pain and express what's been going on, okay? I'm getting a very loud feeling that something has just been really, really affecting you lately, okay? And I feel like these next 2 weeks are going to be really influential for you, all right? The reason I'm getting this feeling is because you also got the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Listen, I'm going to be super full disclosure here. I don't know a ton about numerology. I would love to learn. I'm getting into it a little bit, but I don't know much about it. I'm just going to be like full disclosure here. I don't ever pretend to lie to you guys and act like I know something I don't, okay? I'm not going to try and tell you guys something that it's not there, right? So here's the thing. You got 2 of those. So if that's your lucky number, or 2 if that means something to you, this is even louder, okay? This is even more important. The Five of Pentacles represents feeling left out in the cold, all right? I feel like the situation, whatever happened, whether this was in a relationship, whether this was in a friendship or a job or with your family, whatever happened that left you just feeling so cold, that left you just feeling so heartbroken and so betrayed, like you just don't even know. Like, I feel like you trusted someone and then they just did you wrong, okay? And I feel like that is just leaving you feeling really like left out in the cold and really by yourself, okay? But the meaning of this card here is that, especially the Five of Pentacles, is that feeling of being alone is more in our head and it's more about fear than it is about reality. Am I saying you have a huge support system? No, bestie, I don't know your life, okay? I would never assume that. But the reality is that we're never fully alone, okay? You have people. If you don't have anyone, there are support groups online. There are people that we can contact. Maybe we need to go to therapy, whatever that may look like. There are things that we can do that can help us and aid us and push us towards healing, okay? And I feel like they're just really telling you to speak up and speak your truth and speak your knowing. And whatever aspect that looks like, obviously do that safely, do that in a way that's not going to bring harm to you or to anybody else and for the good of all. But just speaking up and speaking your truth, speaking about what happened, telling people the truth, telling people like what's been bothering you, what's been hurting you, okay? And then you got the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords has a very similar energy, okay? This card represents that maybe for a while you were feeling like there has just been a lot of conflict. Maybe there's a lot of fighting going on. Maybe with this Three of Swords energy, there has just been like a lot of fighting, a lot of disharmony, a lot of conflict. And the Five of Swords is also saying, okay, in this moment, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, okay? If you have been struggling lately, if you've been going through it, your guides are just trying to tell you that there might be something big that's going to happen, that's going to kind of shake your ground, and that's what's going to push you to overcome it, okay? The Five of Swords, it talks about whatever this conflict has been happening, whatever has been going on, whatever this like battle of wits has been happening, is coming to an end, okay? Even if it doesn't feel that way, even if it feels like someone is being so rude to you, so nasty to you, and like for what? They're trying to tell you it's coming to an end, okay? That time of conflict, that time of not being able to speak your truth and speak your worth because maybe someone is constantly discrediting it, that's dunzos, okay? Then you got the Eight of Swords, all right? The Eight of Swords talks about feeling very stuck in a situation. It talks about just feeling like you have no way out. You don't know which way to go. You don't know which direction to take. And here's the thing, okay? You guys got a couple cards saying the same energy, especially when they're in a reverse position. I feel like, and here's the thing, when I say this, I am not saying that it's not also real, okay? But I feel like, excuse me, man, this was happening all during Piles 1's reading too. I just kept yawning. I don't know what that is. Excuse me. I feel like a lot of this, what's happening, it's staying in our head, right? It's creating a lot of anxiety. It's creating a lot of repetitive thoughts and repetitive things, thinking, oh, what would have happened if I did something different? What would have happened if I changed that thing? And I feel, and again, especially with that Pentacles here, this betrayal may be over money, okay? Maybe someone did you wrong and just, maybe you're just not feeling it. You're not feeling great in this moment, okay? And the Eight of Swords just represents feeling really stuck. It feels like you don't know where to go. Maybe it feels like you don't know which direction to take. You know you want to move. You know you want to change. You know you want to get out of what is no longer serving you. But sometimes it feels like, okay, I know I want to go, but I don't know where to go. I don't know which path to take. I don't know where to, like, what's the next step, right? And the things that your guides are trying to tell you, the guidance they are trying to give you is to take off that blindfold, okay, bestie? Take off the blindfold and just say, okay, you know what? I don't know what I'm going to do, but I know that I can take the first step. What is the first thing you can do? Literally the song from Frozen 2. The next best thing is coming to my head, okay? If you guys have been going through heartbreak, like just loss and sadness and grief, your guides are just trying to give you a guiding, loving nudge to just do the next best thing, okay? What is the next best thing you can do to get yourself out of the situation of feeling stuck, okay? Then you guys got the Tower, and here's the thing. Typically, with the way it was placed, I feel like this is something that's going to come, but I'm not getting that message in any way, shape, or form. Now, I'm not saying it's not going to. However, I feel like it's already happened for you, okay? I feel like you've already been through something that has just kind of shaken your world. I feel like you've been through something that's just kind of made you feel like everything around you has just crumbled, okay? I feel like that's the energy that we've been sitting in. If this has been something that just recently happened to you, it just feels like lost, right? Like we don't know where to go, whether it's us losing a job or a friend or a loved one or just a part of ourselves. I feel you, okay? I hear you, and I'm so sorry you are hurting, and I'm so sorry you are going through that. And as much as the Tower is not a fun card to pull, it's actually a really beautiful card, because the Tower represents that, yes, there is going to be, topsy-turvy times of us just feeling like complete chaos has ensued, but it also fully represents that because of this push, because of this ending, there is going to be, excuse me, once this cycle ends, there is so much more beauty on the other side, okay? Again, so much easier said than done. Like, I freaking know it. I hate saying that because I know it, bestie. I've been there, and I'm so sorry you are hurting if you have picked this pile and that's resonating. I am so sorry if you are hurting, if you are just like going through the dang thing. But this Tower moment, this feeling of just feeling completely lost and abandoned and like you don't know what the heck is going on, that feeling is going to bring you into higher good. It's going to bring you into enlightenment, okay? Post Tower energy, we got the Hanged Man, okay? Actually, I feel like this is current energy for the next 2 weeks. I feel like this is something that's probably been going on for a while, and things like that don't just change overnight. I feel like this is going to be like over the next 2 weeks. This growth is what's going to come, okay? But the Hanged Man, oh my gosh, you're kidding me. Why? Oh, why am I so yawny? The Hanged Man represents seeing things from a different perspective, okay? It represents seeing things from a different point of view. Maybe it's this reading that is pushing you to see things from a different point of view, because, guys, when we are in the Tower moment, it doesn't feel like anything is going in our favor. It feels like everything is going completely awfully wrong, and your guides are trying to give you this message and this loving nudge to take things and look at them at a different perspective, okay? Yes, maybe something really horrible did happen. Maybe an ending of something did occur. Maybe you were totally not expecting what happened to happen. However, okay, imagine all of the beauty that can come after it, okay? Imagine all of the progress, the success, the growth, the wealth, everything like that can come after it, okay? And just about seeing things from a new perspective, all right? If you're still going through this energy of just feeling like you're just in conflict all the time, and you're feeling so stuck, and you're feeling like you're impoverished, what is the word? If you're feeling like in this energy still of just feeling like really depressed and anxious and like things aren't going right, your guides are just trying to give you a nudge, a loving nudge to just flip it around a little bit and take a look at it from a slightly different perspective, okay? And just see what they're trying to tell you. Okay, so then you guys got the Seven of Wands, okay? The Seven of Wands is all about kind of, now here's the thing, this deck in particular has a kind of different meaning for Seven of Wands than like some of the other decks I have seen, but I'm just going to go with the message I am given, okay? The Seven of Wands, as you can see, someone just kind of feels like an outsider. They kind of feel like they don't belong here. However, we're going to focus on the Merman here, okay? This is a card all about needing to kind of defend your position, okay? And not in a bad way, not in a hard way, just talking about really like standing up for your truth, standing up for your power, and standing up for your knowing, okay? I feel like the Seven of Wands is trying to encourage you and trying to push you to just, when you are going through this moment, when you are going through this healing, when you are going through this growth, speaking up about what is bothering you, okay? That's another message here. Speaking up, okay? Speaking up and using your voice. Whatever that means and whatever that looks like to you, the need to use your voice is super, super loud here, okay? The need to use your voice is so loud. It's so loud. And just kind of speaking up for what it is you need and what it is you need to find a way out of, okay? And again, the reason I'm focusing on your guys' stone here, so I'm going to hold it for a second. As a reminder, black onyx is about protection, okay? If you are feeling like you're in an unsafe environment or an unsafe area, obviously don't do anything rash, don't do anything that would cause you any harm, but taking that next step, okay, taking that blindfold off and taking that next step towards the journey of healing and the journey of finding yourself to a safe space, okay, as well as, you know, communicating with someone who can help you in a safe way, all right? The next, and again, if that is not resonating with you, you're like, Olivia, I'm fine, I'm living in a fine environment, I'm just going through a really hard time, that's still just time to use your voice, okay? Whether that is speaking to someone who can help you, whether that is speaking your truth to something that maybe you're still in this relationship and you've been like not feeling good about it, if you've been feeling wrong, if you've been feeling stuck and you're like, I don't know where to go because maybe we're engaged or maybe we're married or maybe we live together, maybe we just got married or we just moved in, how can I possibly leave someone if yada yada, you know what I'm saying? And like your guys are telling you you're feeling stuck, but it's not really, you're not really stuck, okay? You're not really stuck in this position. The last card you guys got is Temperance, okay? Temperance on this deck is just absolutely stunning. Oh my goodness, it's one of the most beautiful cards in this deck. Temperance is all about balance, okay? Temperance is about finding balance between the practical things and the things that maybe we're really thinking about, okay? I'm getting a very specific message here, all right? Sometimes when we are going through a hard time, whether that is anxiety or depression or just, you know, life is just taking its toll on us, it can be really hard to continue to go through with the day-to-day practical things like brushing our teeth, brushing our hair, taking a shower, taking the trash out, doing our dishes, okay? I'm speaking from my own personal experience here that when I am struggling with my mental health, my world around me starts to kind of represent that, okay? And I feel like your guides are just trying to give you this loving guidance that it's okay to have our time, it's okay to feel our feelings, it's okay to sit in that moment because by the way, what did I just say? By the way, never ever feel bad about feeling your feelings, okay? It is never a wrong thing to feel your feelings. The only thing that they're saying here is that those feelings, they probably are valid and they probably do have a reason. But sometimes whenever we're done feeling our feelings and sitting in that moment, and even while we are still feeling our feelings and sitting in that moment, just also flipping the script a little bit and seeing things from a different perspective, right? But yes, I feel like this message I'm getting is just remembering to find time to do those practical things in life, okay? Remembering to find time to, you know, go eat something healthy, go be outside, go do something that's good for you, because the tower is hard. It's never easy to go through. It's never wonderful to go through, but it brings us into so much more light. And the Temperance is such a light, beautiful, joyful card. It's just about finding that balance to get us there, okay? And I know that these last couple weeks may have been really, really hard. They may have been an honest to God struggle, and I'm not saying that they haven't been, bestie, okay? I am so sorry if you've been hurting. I am so sorry sorry if you've been going through it, but your guides are trying to give you this loving nudge that there is light at the end of that darkness, okay? There is light coming. It's just about finding that balance in our life, okay? Going outside every once in a while, eating some good food every once in a while, and just finding the balance, okay? I know it's hard, but there's always purpose, you know what I mean? All right, then I pulled some oh my gosh, I just dropped all of the oracle cards. I pulled some oracle cards for you guys and then some dragon cards as well, okay? So the first oracle card you guys got is full moon in Capricorn. All right, might have some Capricorn energy tapping in. The end of a tough cycle approaches, okay? Another Capricorn. Oh my gosh, we may have two Capricorns tapping in. I don't know why I said that. We'd probably definitely have some Capricorns tapping in is what I meant to say. Your hard work is paying off. And then the third quarter moon is adjustments are required, okay? I told you guys this once before, probably multiple times, but my mom got this deck for me and I'm not very familiar with it. I've actually only used it, I think, 2 or 3 times on this channel, but I really, really like it, so I am wanting to use it more. But if you guys are wondering, I'm going to read the book because I want to make sure I'm giving you guys the full meaning of it, okay? Full moon in Capricorn. All right, the end of a tough cycle approaches. All right. All right. This card is reminding you that effort is required to work for what you want, okay? Work issues may be about to come to a head when this card shows up. If you are wondering if you should stay in your job or leave, this card can be a strong sign to make the exit. The end of a rough time is in your forecast, okay? This card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true without being ruthless. With a love question, this card can be a call to face reality. Whatever situation you're asking about, making a plan will help. If your personal life is in trouble, prioritize it more, okay? I feel like that goes kind of pretty much hand in hand with everything we were just talking about, especially with that tower energy, especially with everything that's been going on. I feel like your guides are just saying it once again, that this cycle is coming to a head, this cycle is coming to an end. Whether it's a relationship, to speak up, speak your voice and get out if it's not serving you. If it's a job, to speak up, use your voice and get out if it's not serving you. Whatever situation you are in right now that is not bringing you full joy, full alignment, seeing things from a different perspective, using your voice you got twice, using your voice twice using your voice to speak up and get out of a situation that's not serving you, okay? At the tower, remember, the tower brings us light and joy at the end of it, okay? And I feel like this is not something that's going to happen, but it's already kind of occurred, and I feel like your guides are just trying to give you guidance that cycle, that tough feeling, that harsh time, it's coming to an end, okay? There is light coming towards you, okay? Excuse me. Then you got new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. First and foremost, this card suggests a new start for you professionally. Whatever has been going on in your working life, this card heralds the start of new and improved work cycle. If you're unhappy in your current job, this is the time to negotiate your position or look for something new. Whatever your question, whether work-related or otherwise, a new plan and strategy is called for. You need to take a look at the long term and think about where you want to be. That will inform your best course of action now, so seriously think about it. Draw this card suggests it's time for you to be ambitious about whatever it is you want to achieve, okay? And so I feel like with everything we've already been talking about, I feel like they're just really trying to give you encouragement that whatever it is you do want, whatever it is you are wanting to manifest, if we've been sitting in this feeling of like, oh my gosh, I want all these things, but I don't know because I've just been hurting. Once you take that next step, once the end of this cycle approaches and we take that next job, the next leap of faith, whatever it may look like, that hard work is going to be paying off for you, okay? Excuse me, water break. The last card you guys got is third quarter moon. I can't believe you guys got two Capricorns. I know there is a Capricorn's happening here, okay? Adjustments are required. Think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there is also a lot of negativity, and you need to let go of this. Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved in which you need to release into the ethers. This card also comes with the promise that not all is not lost. However, there are changes or adjustments that are required before you will get to where you want to be. A change of course is forecast now. A change of course is forecast now that recent events have been understood and acted upon. Why does my brain not process that sentence? A change of course is forecast now that recent. Okay, there may also be a crisis now, which will remind you what you want and what it's time to let go of. So pay attention, okay? That just literally screams tower energy, right? Like that's all we've been talking about this whole reading, that you are a vessel and there's probably been a lot of negative shiitake coming your way, and it's time to just cleanse that and let that go, okay? Again, bestie, easier said than done. Anyone can say, oh, let it go. Right, not that easy. Elsa taught us that, right? Just kidding. Totally joking. Probably a bad joke. So let's go ahead and see what the dragons have to say, okay? You guys got wisdom. Merlin. I don't read these reverse, so I just probably put that reverse on accident. Mirror. And independence. All right, bestie. Why did I lay these out so weird? All right. So wisdom, interestingly, wisdom talks about how intelligent you are, right? It talks about that there is a lot of wisdom that has probably been kind of kept under the shadows a little bit, okay? Where's my dragon book? I'm going to read about Merlin and wisdom too. Excuse me. Oh no, banking everything. I'm sorry. I feel like lately, your guides have just been really pushing you, and I feel like, I don't know specifically what, but I feel like the reason they are giving you this wisdom card is because, as a reminder, they told you not all is lost. They told you that there is so many good things coming out of this, and I feel like one of those is going to be a spiritual journey for you, okay? I feel like you're going to be embracing your spirituality or embarking on a spiritual journey if you have not done so yet. If you have been called to do so, but you've been sitting on it and not really feeling like that's something you want to do, or maybe you're scared to do so, I feel like they're giving you wisdom to remind you, because we always know these things, right? It's just we forget them when we come to earth and when we go on our whole thing and we go through our life. And I feel like wisdom is a reminder of ancient wisdom, right? This is the ancient white wisdom dragon, right? Like there's wisdom so far beyond anything we even know or can remember, right? And this is just calling you to tap into that. And I feel like the loud message I'm getting is just tapping into that spiritual side of yourself, tapping into your spirituality, tapping into your wisdom, tapping into ancient wisdom, tapping into ancestors, tapping into guides, angels, dragons, ancestors, whoever you communicate with. I feel like it is time to start working and connecting with them, okay? And I feel like they're probably going to be able to help you a lot as well, all right? Then you got Merlin, and that's the one I'm going to read because I don't pull this card too often. Merlin, the great master magician, wishes to remind you that the blood of your ancestors flows in your veins. All right, bestie. Well, what did I just say? Like, oh my gosh. I promise you guys I did not read that first. I mean, I guess I don't have to promise, but you guys know what I'm saying. So funny. This blood unites you. There was a time when magic was an important element in all of our lives. Magic surrounds us, flowing through all things, okay? Magic has always existed and is entirely natural. Bring the magic of your ancestors, your forebears, back into your life. Merlin wishes to teach you that the mightiest tools wielded by a sorcerer or priestess are words. You're kidding me. Guys, we were just talking about using your words. We were just talking about that. Words can destroy people or build them up. Oh my God, Five of Swords energy, are you kidding me? Recognize this. And from now on, use your words as tools of love and light. Merlin wishes to teach you that dragons will bring magic into your life and enhance the magical power you carry within you. And then you got mirror right after. You're kidding. Wow. Oh my gosh, guys. What were we just saying, right? Tapping into your power. First of all, ancestors, that's like triple loud there. Definitely, if you've been called to ancestor work, time to look into it, bestie. It's time, okay? It's time to do so. Excuse me. Also, just how freaking magical are you, okay? Again, if you have been like feeling like you've been called to join a spiritual practice, but you haven't yet, it is time, okay? It is time to do so. It is time to take that journey, all right, bestie? And then you guys got freaking mirror. Also, wait, I'm not even going to skip over that. Words, hello. We talked about words so many times. We talked about the words card and like the 7 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, okay, and the 3 of Swords. Using your voice, sticking up for yourself, sticking up for your worth, using your words and understanding, okay, with that 3 of Swords energy and that 5 of Swords energy. If we look at them upright, that talks about, you know, us hurting the other person as well, right? And those can go either way. Understand that your words can either destroy people, they can hurt them, they can inflict all this pain, or they can build others up. Now that you understand that, go into your next day with that energy, okay? Understand that your words are spells. If you guys have not yet read the 4 agreements, I highly recommend it, but they talk in there about how your words are spells, okay? And just to be careful what you say, because your words do have an effect on people, okay? The next card you guys got is a mirror. And listen, I don't need to read this one. I get this card too often for myself. It's really, really annoying. And I don't like getting it for myself. But nonetheless, we got it. And I know this card all too well. So, mirror, okay? Mirror talks about other people's beliefs and perceptions around us kind of forming our reality of ourselves, okay, and our identity, okay? So there's like something that's said often, and I've used this, I think, every time I pull this card in a reading because it's just so loud, okay? If someone says something nice to you, right? Oh, you look amazing today. Wow, you are so talented. You are so kind. Thank you for being you. We often, as humans, I'll say me, okay? Because I don't want to place anything on this, maybe on you guys. Maybe you guys are not like this. But as humans, we often take that compliment and we're like, oh, thank you, that was very nice of you. And then we kind of throw it away, right? Now, however, we could receive 60, 70,000 compliments, and they'll mean something. They're nice, right? But then we get an insult. Oh, are you sure you want to wear that? Oh, okay. Oh, are you sure you want to sing? Oh, okay. You sure you want to go into public speaking? Oh, all right. Like all of those little seeds of doubt, that is what we hang on to, right? And that is the energy of the mirror card, okay? If you are someone that holds on to those one negative thing that someone says rather than the millions of compliments you get probably all the time, this is a card talking about that. How do I keep kicking things even though I moved everything? This card is calling on you to change that energy, okay? You don't have to sit... Did I mess everything up, bestie? Oh my. It is, again, easier said than done, but we don't have to sit in that energy of feeling like what did I do? My brain cannot do too many things at once. Oh, figglesticks. Oh my God, that's gonna drive me crazy. Hang on, besties. Mirror represents that it is time to shatter that glass, okay? It is time to view yourself as who you truly are, not what people say about you, okay? And again, this is easier said than done. This is so much easier said than done. But bestie, what other people say about you when they insult you, it has nothing to do with you, okay? Again, easier to hear than it is to believe, because we think, well, they said my name. They talked about something very specific to me. They talked about my anxiety. They talked about something that really triggers me. And yes, it feels personal. Yes, it feels like an attack against you. It totally does, okay? But when you realize that other people's reactions to you, other people's comments or negative things they say about you has nothing to do with you, you will feel so free, okay? Because here's the thing, people just place their own fears, their own worries, and their own anxieties onto us, and they place them on us as if it's our fault or as if it has anything to do with us. And bestie, it has nothing to do with you, okay? It has nothing to do with you. Again, I know that's easier said than done. I know that. I feel that. I hear that. I personally understand that. Coming from someone who literally could have a million people saying nice things to me, and if one person says like, oh, you come off really rude, that's what I will perseverate on, right? Not the hundreds of you guys saying like nice things or anything like that, but that's what I perseverate on, okay? And that is the energy of the Mirror card. If this is something that's been building up in you, if people have been placing these insecurities on you, if you have these negative thoughts about yourself, see where they come from and address them, okay? This is a card of shadow work, addressing those shadows, addressing those things that you do not need to be holding on to, okay? And then the last card you guys got was Independence. Sorry for my brain being a million places at once, okay? If you draw this card, you're ready to think deeply about your family and all of your bonds, okay? Excuse me. This talks about you will find your happiness and contentment in your own actions, in your unfettered flights of creativity in your own worlds, okay? This is talking about separating from, okay, wow, guys, yeah. If your family has placed a lot of doubts, a lot of misbeliefs on you, can you guys see these? Okay, yeah. If your family has placed a lot of doubts and a lot of just beliefs that you are not worth it or that you are not deserving of such amazing things in your life, if that is what has put these mirrors around you, if that is what's been causing this anxiety, this fear, this doubt, whatever it may be, you are being called to find your independence right now. If it is not blood family, whether it is lovers, whether it is friendships, whether it's a job or a career, it is time to cut those ties. And I'm not saying, whenever I say cut ties or whenever something like that book just said cut ties, I do not think it means like, okay, say for example, I'm cutting ties with my cousin, okay? That does not mean that I'm like saying I'm never going to see them again. But to me, that means that I'm cutting the emotional ties that they have attached to me, okay? I am cutting the beliefs that they have placed on me. I am cutting those ideas that have been placed on me since I was a kid, and I'm no longer claiming that energy. I am freeing myself of those ties, okay? And that's what I think cut ties mean when it talks about spirituality. Obviously, when you say it in a different way, it can mean something totally different. But to me, cut ties just means cutting those emotional ties and freeing yourself from that, okay? But independence talks about coming into your own, finding joy within yourself, finding joy by spending time alone. If you are a codependent kind of person, I feel like this card, these decks, this spread is calling on you to just kind of come into your own power, know your own worth, find your value in yourself and not in others, okay? I'm not saying don't love other people, don't be happy on other people, but just finding your power in yourself first, finding your worth in yourself, and then understand that other people also add things to your life. They bring joy into your life, but you do not need them, and you do not require them in your life in order for you to feel happy and for you to feel worthy, okay? All right, guys, so your guys are just trying to tell you, bestie, you guys got black onyx, and let me tell you, if you've been going through this energy, go get some black onyx, okay? I know that these past couple weeks may have been really hard. If you've been struggling, if you've been going through it, or if you have just been feeling something is going to happen or something is going to come, I am so sorry if you have been hurting, but your guides are trying to, not but, there's no but there. I am so sorry that you are hurting, period. Also, your guides are trying to give you this loving message and this loving nudge of encouragement saying, hey, okay, the ending of this cycle is coming to a near, okay? The ending of this hard time that you've been going through, it's coming, okay? Adjustments may be required. You may have to use your voice, but your hard work is paying off, okay? Your hard work towards prioritizing yourself, your hard work towards speaking up for yourself, it is paying off. It is becoming worth, okay? You are manifesting and becoming powerful. You are sitting in your worth, okay? It is going to pay off, all right? Those adjustments might be required. You may have to stick up for yourself. You may have to do uncomfortable things and set boundaries with those in your life, okay? Sorry. However, it's going to be beneficial for you, okay? You have so much wisdom. You have so many powerful things in your life. You're being really called to go on that spiritual journey. Work with your ancestors if you have not already. and kill those mirrors, okay? Understand the beauty in your life and not taking the people's negative comments to heart. Again, easier said than done, but understand that that's just their own egos placing themselves onto you and finding your independence and your own strength, okay? Guys, I hope this helped. I hope this gave you guys some encouragement if you've been going through a hard time. I love you guys so much, and do not forget that this is a collaboration with the one and only Kloee Taylor. So if you guys watched her video first, thank you guys so much for coming, and I hope this also resonated with you. If you guys have not seen her video yet, go ahead and check hers out. You guys can click the link in my description as well as clicking up here, and that will lead you guys to her video, okay? I think I can link it more than once. If it does not show up here, definitely go check it out in the description box down below, and go comment and tell her you guys came from my video or whatever. That might be fun, okay? Also, just don't forget to do that, okay? Because it's going to be even more information about your reading, okay? Also, I am now accepting private readings. Yes, you guys heard that right. I am accepting private readings at www.marinastarot.com, okay? And if you guys would like to leave me a tip, it's never required, but I'm deciding that I'm going to start opening that up because I'm like, I don't expect it, but I mean, I'm not going to, you know, not open that forum, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's let some prosperity flow our way, okay? I'm going to leave my Venmo down below as well if you guys are feeling extra generous, okay? Also, oh my gosh, sorry. Last thing, okay, besties, it is never, like, I don't expect this, but let me tell you guys, I appreciate it so much when you guys comment or like or subscribe on my channel or on my videos, because it makes such a freaking difference on my growth as a content creator, okay? And it really just brings me so much joy. If you guys like these videos, commenting anything helps my channel grow so much, okay? I appreciate it so much, and I'm just so incredibly thankful for every single thumbs up and every single comment that I get from you guys. I adore you, and I could not be more thankful. Thank you guys so much to those of you who already do comment. I see you and I appreciate you, and I am so thankful for you guys, okay? So thank you. That was like all my updates. Thank you guys for letting me sit there and give you guys this spiel, but always remember to show where there's love, show your light and shine so bright, and go check out Kloee's video. I love you guys, and I will see you guys for my next video. Bye, besties. All right, last but never in the least pile number 3 with the gorgeous selenite palm stone. This is one of my favorite stones as well. If you guys cannot tell, I'm obsessed with selenite. I have selenite all over my house. It is one of my favorite stones, and I adore it. Like I said in the intro, I had to stop myself from buying another selenite. Am I going to go back and get it? Absolutely, fruitily, I will, because it was like in the shape of like a pear. Guys, it felt so good. That's the thing about selenite, is it's so cleansing, okay? So if you guys do not know, selenite is a cleansing, charging stone, okay? I have a selenite plate, and you can place other crystals on top of it, and this stone has the ability to cleanse those crystals, okay? Selenite also never needs to be cleansed itself because it is that pure and that high vibrational, okay? So let's go. The reason I like to tell you guys that is because I never know what your guys' cards are going to say, but sometimes it has to do with that meaning. So I like to just add that little spice in there, you know what I mean? So I pulled, oh my gosh, a ton of tarot cards for you guys, and then you guys got some oracle cards as well. Wow. Oh wow, you guys got a lot. You guys have a lengthy reading, so buckle up, grab your popcorn, and let's jump on in, okay? The first card you guys got is the Knight of Wands. Then you guys got the Six of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Pentacles upright. Oh, the High Priestess, a major, besties. Eight of Wands. Oh my gosh, that card's stunning. What? Six of Wands. Wow, we got some fiery energy. The Sun, another major. King of Cups, Knight and King of Cups. And Six of Swords. All right, bestie, let's get into it. All right, so starting right off the bat, you guys got the Knight of Wands, okay? The Knight of Wands is like, yes, let's freaking get it, okay? It is a card of movement, travel, like it's time to freaking go, okay? Actually, you guys got a couple of cards about traveling. So if you have been desiring a little vacation, even if it's a staycation, I feel like that is definitely something to consider in these next 2 weeks. If it's not something you have planned already, I feel like it is going to to be incredibly favorable during this time, okay? Take a little vacation. I keep hitting stuff. This has happened in every single reading today. Jeez Louise. If you have been considering taking a vacation, now is the perfect time, okay? In these next 2 weeks, with this next energy that's going to come to you, okay? The Knight of Wands, something that, okay, also, wands are all about like creativity, passions, things like that. The Knight of Wands is like a mover and a shaker, right? Like it's time to get stuff going. It's time to get things started. And I feel like you're being really called to do so, okay? You have a lot of action. You're really strong, and it's time to embrace that energy, all right? You guys got Six of Pentacles. Now, this is the only card you guys got that's not like bam, bam, chicken and ham, beauty all over. Oh no, the candle went out. Gosh, there's so many things happening right now. Let me light your guys' candle. I'm so sorry. The Six of Pentacles, okay? So this is a very interesting card. This is the only card you got that's not just like incredibly high vibrational, okay? So the Six of Pentacles is interesting because the Six of Pentacles talks about that reversed, sorry. I feel like somebody has maybe offered you a little cash, a little money, or an opportunity, maybe a job or a position of power or anything like that. But I feel like this opportunity, it has a second agenda. You know what I mean? Like a second agenda. No, it has a hidden agenda. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the person who's offering this to you is not being entirely truthful with what their deal is, okay? And I feel like the loud message here, the loud message of this card is just to not be missuade, okay? Persuade my brain. Just, you know, if someone is offering you something like a lot of money or a new job or a car or a situation that you can excel in, just making sure you look at everything really specifically, making sure you're looking at all the fine details, all right? Because I feel like you are super effing powerful, especially with this Knight of Wands, and you're going to be like, go, 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 go get it, bestie. Like, go freaking go. Like, go get what it is. Go get what's yours. And then people might come in the way, not in the way, but on your path, and they might try to make deals with you. They might try to negotiate with you. They might offer you deals and brand offering and things like that. Maybe a promotion, money this way. Just really being careful and being sure that what's being offered to you is truthful and honest. Okay, bestie? Then you guys got the Knight of Cups. Okay, listen, you got the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. Now, I'm not assuming anything, all right? However, we did get the selenite, which is a very beautiful stone. I'm feeling some romance this next couple weeks, okay? Whether this is with someone you're already romantically entwined with, or maybe a new passion is coming. However, you guys got the freaking Knight of Cups, okay? The Knight of Cups represents just romance and love, and just like, it's such a sweet honeymoon time, you know what I mean? And if you've been in a relationship maybe for a while and you feel like, maybe you've been in a relationship for a while and maybe the passions just died a tiny bit, or things have just been not going so great lately, or maybe you guys have just both been busy. I'm feeling in these next 2 weeks, there's gonna be a little spice in your romantic life, okay? I normally don't talk a ton about romance because I believe I don't know, I just feel like it's hard to talk about romance when it involves other people, you know what I mean? And this could be romance with yourself, like spending some time on yourself, spending some time in self-love, just really coming full into your power and full into your knowing. If romance is like totally off your radar right now, no big deal, bestie. Just spending some time with yourself, spending some quality time with yourself, and spending some time learning how valuable you really are, okay? If you are in a relationship, bestie, enjoy it, okay? Like, if you're in a happy, healthy relationship, these next coming up weeks are going to be hot. Like, they're going to be so good for you. They're going to be so romantic. You got the freaking King of Cups too, right? King of Cups too, which is just like romance everywhere, okay? Like, strong but emotionally available. Like, yes, bestie, we love that energy. We love a strong, emotionally available person. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I desire to be myself, is like strong, confident, aware of my own emotions, strong in my own desires, but yet emotionally available. Like, check yes, Juliet, okay? What is with me using the weirdest analogies today? Oh my god, if you have listened to this whole video, you're gonna think I'm so weird, but I am, so I guess that checks out. You know what I'm saying? So Knight of Cups energy. Let's welcome this romance. Let's welcome this blissful period into our lives, bestie, okay? Enjoy it. Sit in that romance. Sit in that sweet spot, okay? Like, let yourself receive it. Let yourself receive these next couple weeks, okay? Like, let that happen. It's okay. It's all right, bestie, okay? Then you guys got the High freaking Priestess, yo. You got a major. You guys got 2 majors. High Priestess and the Sun, okay? High Priestess, spiritual energy, bestie, spiritual energy. We might have some psychics tapping in here, some intuitives tapping in here, okay? If you are not on a current spiritual practice, your guides are saying, go, bestie. All right, now's the time. Now's the time to practice some stuff. Now's the time to try some new things. All right, if you are already on a spiritual practice, fantastic, okay? Now's the time to just dive into that, okay? If there's a new practice you've been wanting to learn, okay, if there's something, a new skill you've been wanting to learn, a new skill you've been desiring, now is the time to learn it, okay? Now is the time to embrace that. Now is the time to sit in that energy, right? Now is the time to find a teacher, find a leader, find a guide, find someone who can teach you this new skill you are desiring to learn, okay? If you want to learn a new skill, no problem, learn it. Who's going to teach you? Find that teacher. You know what I'm saying? Sitting in that energy, sitting in the spirituality, and welcoming this beautiful, intuitive, psychic energy into your life, okay? Then you guys got the 8 of Wands. Again, 8 of Wands, Knight of Wands, and 6 of Wands. Who are my passionate people here, okay? Where are my creatives at? I feel you, bestie. I feel your energy, and it's impeccable, might I add. Okay, it's 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is a card of go, freaking go again. Okay, you got another card saying go after it, bestie. Go after it. This is a card of things coming really fastly, things coming to fruition, all right? If you've been manifesting something, if you've been sending your High Priestess energy, doing your rituals, feeling good, feeling high vibe, feeling it, okay? This is saying that energy, I feel like it's going to come into fruition. I feel like it's going to be coming, okay? This is a card of action and a card of heck yeah, okay? This is a card saying that energy is like boom, 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 boom. And again, this is another card talking about travel. Travel is favored both with the Knight and the 8 of Wands, okay? If you've been wanting to go on a vacation, bestie, make that time for yourself. Prioritize yourself. Find time to spend there, okay? Find time in that energy and allow yourself to freaking sit in it, okay? Go on a little vacation. Go on a little staycation. Doesn't have to be crazy, but go, okay? Even if it's just traveling to a different... Guys, you guys hear my animals, right? Oh, my animals. That's who I was saying guys to, not you guys. You guys are amazing. My gosh, my animals. If you guys have been called to travel, it is time, okay? And it doesn't have to be anything crazy. Maybe just going to a different city in your state, you know what I mean? Going to a different area you haven't explored yet, trying a new restaurant, just going and getting out of your norm is kind of the energy I'm getting, okay? But I feel like since we got the Wands, I cannot skimp by this. My passionate, creative, intuitive people, where are you at, okay? Where are you? Hello, besties. I hear you. I feel you. What's up, okay? It is time to sit in your power and chase your freaking dreams. If there is someone here who has been wanting to start a new business, a new creative project, if you are an entrepreneur and you're like, I have a million things I want to do, no worries, bestie. It's freaking time to go for those, okay? It is time. You are ready to start this creative journey, okay? If you are wanting to start a new job, okay? If you're wanting to start a new project, if you're wanting to start becoming more creative and tapping into that part of yourself that you don't really access that often, your guides are saying, heck yes, okay? And not only is it gonna bring light and love and so many beautiful things to you when you do tap into that energy of sitting in your power, sitting in your truth, and sitting in your knowing, but you are gonna be freaking rewarded for it, okay? You got the 6 of Wands, bestie. 6 of Wands. Everyone is saying yes, okay? They're cheering you on. People are cheering you on, okay? Those things that you went after, those creative passions you went after, those creative goals you went after, after. And again, let me just say this. People hear creative and they think like, oh, an artist or a painter. Guys, creativity is everywhere, okay? Everywhere. Listen, cooking, creative, okay? Working, creative. Data taking, creative. There is creativity in every aspect of your life. It's just about finding it and embracing those things that have been calling to you. Embracing those things that set your heart on fire in the best way. You know what I'm saying? And once you take that journey, once you step into your own personal power, bestie, come on, I'm feeling it, you're going to be rewarded, as in people are going to be celebrating you. People are going to be cheering you on. Water break, I'm sorry. People are going to be saying, man, do you see that person sitting in their personal power, chasing their dreams, going after their goals? That's inspiring. I want to do that. And then you're going to inspire other people to tap into their own truth, to become their own authentic self, to become their own person, right? And that is so freaking inspiring. You guys have no idea, okay? Being your own self, being your own person, and really trusting and tapping into your creativity inspires people. Excuse me. Oh no. Have the hiccups. It inspires people, okay? That's what this card is saying. You are inspiring those around you, and people are acknowledging your efforts. They're acknowledging this work you've put into it, okay? Whether it's a spiritual practice with that high priestess energy, people are going to start noticing the changes. All right, bestie? Then you got the sun. If one of y'all does not go travel, okay, and listen, I know we're going through COVID. I live in Florida. I am like the worst place to be right now for this crazy new variant. It is a mess here in Florida, okay? I am not saying travel irresponsibly, all right? Obviously, travel safely during a global pandemic, obviously, okay? Travel in a way that makes sense for you. And always, like I always like to say, for the good of all and harm to none, bestie. The good of all and harm to none. Let's go, okay? Maybe it's going and just doing a staycation, okay? Taking a couple days off work, taking time for yourself, or just doing a little staycation in your town, you know, getting a little hotel, doing something safe, but definitely just, you guys are being told to travel 3 different times, okay? 3 different times they're saying now is the time to travel. So if you've been putting it off, maybe just looking at ways that you can travel and get away safely, COVID safely, there are ways to do it, okay? My fiance and I, a couple months ago, we took a little weekend trip. We just went for, I think, 3 days, and we drove about 4 hours, and we went to this little town up west. I don't know how maps work. Northwest, I believe. And we literally stayed at an Airbnb. We didn't touch we didn't come in contact with anyone. And we just cooked and ordered in the entire time. However, we were able to get away, be in a place where we weren't nor we normally are, and just practice our spirituality. That's literally what we did. We did like readings and came into our own knowing. We like just took that time, okay? And you are being called to take that time, bestie. It's okay to take a minute, take a day, take a weekend, take a week if you need it, bestie. Take a break and take a time off to travel, okay? Just, it's so loud, okay? I know we kind of already talked about the King of Cups energy, but listen, okay? If this is not someone you have, if this is not something you want, it might be something for you, okay? Strong, this is what I was literally saying earlier, strong, confident, but emotionally available. Everything I want in myself as well as another partner, okay? If you're in a romantic relationship, it's going to be a wonderful 2 weeks for you, okay? And then probably more. It's going to be such a beautiful time with the Knight and the King of Cups, okay? It's going to be a very emotionally peaceful, emotionally beautiful time. If it's been kind of rocky lately, all done with that, okay? All done, all right? The last card you guys got is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords, especially in this deck, it to me literally just has the energy of just literally the term, just have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, water break again. Just have fun with it, bestie. Go along for the ride, okay? You don't have to take everything so seriously sometimes. I know it's easier said than done because we live in a very serious world, but just like having fun, enjoying the journey, enjoying the ride, enjoying the romance coming your way. If it's not with somebody else, enjoying the self-love coming your way, bestie. Enjoying the new spiritual practices that are going to be coming up for you that want to be learned, okay? Enjoying coming into your own power, enjoying the journey that it is. All right, besties, let's go ahead and see what your Moonology cards have to say, okay? The energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon, hold your vision. Fixed moon, a new start is coming. New moon, meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces, and then a time for healing. Balsamic moon, okay? I've talked about this before. Oops, sorry. But I'm not super familiar with this deck, so I'm going to read the book for you guys just so I make sure I give you guys the you know, the full thing. Why is my brain not working? Okay. Waxing moon. Waxing moon, there it is. Okay. Hope springs eternal. This card is a very positive omen, indicating that you can create the reality you're dreaming of, though it will take some work and you're not quite there yet. This is a time of energies rising up. Emotions are building too, okay? Where do you want to go, and do you believe you can get there? Either you can just keep meditating and focusing on your desired outcome, or you can make the courageous commitment to take more practical steps towards your goal. Whichever you decide, you are most certainly on the right track, okay? Excuse me, I love this energy. Okay, and you got it right under the freaking Knight of Wands, okay? You have this energy, you have this ability to go after what you want, okay? You have this ability. Six of Wands, a journey, a travel, and having fun along the way, okay? This is a very positive omen. I feel like these next 2 weeks are just going to be so positive for you guys, okay? Then you guys got fixed moon. Fixed moon. We only have one sign here, and that is Pisces. So if we have any Pisces tapping in, hey besties. All right. Okay, hold your vision. The energy I'm getting here is that look at the Knight of Wands. You know what I mean? Look at him. He is ready to freaking go. I feel like this card is telling you to hold true to your vision about whatever it is you desire, okay? Whatever it is, that creative passion you're wanting to go after, hold true to your vision. That Six of Wands is going to be beneficial for you, okay? You're going to be rewarded. You're going to be acknowledged. It is just telling you don't give up, okay? Don't give up before you even see your miracles begin, all right? Because a new start is coming, bestie. New moon. Wow. These just go so beautifully all together, don't they? New moon. New moon where? Let's go back a minute. Full moon, new moon, new moon, new moon. Okay. New moon. You guys got 2 new moons. All right. A new start is coming. There is a yes coming your way. You got 2 cards saying that. This is one of the most auspicious cards in the deck. It's totally positive and suggests something new and exciting is developing. The situation you're asking about is blessed, and you are on target to achieve your goals. Yes, bestie. The message from the universe is that you're starting all over again in some way, be that on a new or better course, or just feeling more positive about achieving your desired outcome. If you've been feeling stagnant, this card reminds you that life goes in cycles and you're moving into a new cycle now. This is the time to wipe the slate clean. If the situation you asked about has become toxic, either that will clear up now or something totally new and fresh is on the way. Yes, bestie, we embrace that new start is coming, okay? I feel like this new start is what's going to bring all of these amazing things into your life. If you've been feeling stuck, if you've been feeling dry, if you've been feeling like things are just not going your way, either in relationships or with your self-love or with careers or with anything in your life, I feel like there is going to be something that's just going to like push you to become better, okay? And I feel like you're going to put towards that progress, and I feel like that new start is just going to fully bless you, okay? I feel like it's going to be so wonderful, all right? Meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. I mean, it's no wonder you guys got Pisces because we have like water in so many of these cards. I mean, it is a mermaid deck, but they often don't all have this much water, and there's a ton of water here, okay? Also, we may have a Pisces tapping in, okay? I do already know this card, so I'm not going to read it, but this card is talking about just taking time out, taking a minute out, and just really figuring out what it is you truly desire. And I feel like the reason they're having you do that is because with this Eight of Wands energy, I feel like there's going to be so many different ideas coming to you, right? I'm getting a strong entrepreneur type of vibe, okay? I feel like you have a lot of ideas, but we don't always know how to bring them into reality. We don't always know how to make them come into fruition, right? And I feel like this time of sitting out and contemplating, maybe that's why they want you guys to travel, because it's so much easier to contemplate things when you're not at your house. You know what I mean? Like, at least in my opinion, I feel like it's so much easier to think about things, especially like to decide what it is I want in life, if I'm not in the comfort of my home where I'm at every single day. So I feel like they're telling you to get out, go travel, and meditate and contemplate upon what it is you truly desire, and then go full into that. You know what I mean? Like, go fully for that, all right? The last card you guys got here is a time of healing. This card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you may still need a little more time to heal and soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. The reminder here is that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe, all right? This is so important because you guys have so many amazing blessings coming your way. You have so many amazing things headed your way. You have so many blessings coming towards you. And I feel like it's hard to fully sit in those blessings and to fully sit in your power unless you are fully healed from anything that has not been serving you in the past, okay? So if you've been holding on to something, if I've been doing this whole reading and you don't fully believe it because maybe you're still hurting, it is okay to feel your emotions. Your emotions are always valid. Don't let anybody tell you they're not. But however, you want to just be healed and be fully healed so that you can come into this next situation. It literally said, you guys, the past is in the past and the bright future is beckoning, okay? Like, there is so many things, so many cards telling you that there is something new, something more beautiful, and something better along the horizon, and it's coming your way. It's just about, you know, being in a place where you are fully healed so you can fully embrace and have a wonderful time in this new energy, okay? Let's see what the dragon cards have to say. All right. The first card you guys got is Water Chalice. That's so funny because you guys have so many water here, so much water here, and you guys got Pisces. So if there is some Pisces energy, I feel you, okay? Self-worth, bestie. Self-worth. Fear, okay? Destiny. I love this card. Gifts. Yes, besties. And Fire Chalice. This is so funny. I know you guys can't fully see because you guys got a ton of cards. No, that's a horrible idea. Yeet. I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna do it. Okay, you guys got almost all water signs and fire signs, and then that is the two cards you guys pulled, okay? Both water and fire chalice are talking about doing a meditation. Since you guys got the high priestess energy and you guys got so many wands, which talk about your intuition as well, I feel like you guys are being really called to spend some time with your spiritual self if you do not already. If you do already in these next coming up weeks, just spending a little bit more time there, okay? Your guides are really pushing you to meditate, contemplate. You guys got another card saying meditate, didn't you? Yep. You guys are being really called to meditate, spend that time with yourself, and the chalices represent a meditation, a ritual, okay? That's what they stand for. And so I feel like you guys are just being really, really called to dive more into your spiritual journey, dive into that high priestess energy of just being intuitive, psychic, and all in your power, okay? If you are kind of struggling with what kind of ritual to do, maybe a ritual with water or fire is in your favor in this moment, okay, bestie? Then you guys got self-worth. Oh, I love this card, okay? I feel like there was another card. Nope.
I'm reminding you. I love you.
Yeah.
I'm reminding you. I love you.
That's every time I film at this time of day, you guys catch me because my fiance and I have these little Alexa reminders set throughout the day. So that way we remind each other that we love each other. I don't know. It's really cheesy. Don't anybody say anything, okay? Actually, you guys can say stuff. It's fine. It's normal, and I think it should be normal to talk about cute stuff in relationships. Like, it's fine. We're normalizing that here, okay? Healthy relationships, we're gonna normalize it. Self-worth. You guys just got a time for healing, okay? And I feel like these are super powerful because I feel like this healing that's going on lies heavily in the beliefs around yourself, okay? I feel like there's so many amazing things coming in your direction. There's so many blessings coming in your direction. You are being told that your creative passions are going to be so rewarded and people are going to be cheering you on. And I hear someone saying in the back of my head, no, that's not true. I could never amount to that, right? That all lies in our self-worth, okay? And I feel like there's a lot of fear here, and I'm pulling in that fear card now as well. Oh no, I just messed everything up. This is the second time I've done this today. Oh, Snickle Fritz. I feel like there is a lot of fear here around healing, okay? And listen, there is a big fear around healing, even for myself. Like, it is so scary because if you heal, right, if you are fully healed, then like you have no excuse to not try, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's so scary because sometimes it feels like then we're losing our personal power, but it's quite the opposite, okay? Once we recognize our self-worth, once you understand how incredibly amazing, wonderful, talented, gifted, kind, compassionate, deserving you are of absolutely everything in this life, that fear is no more, and we can come into our destiny. We can come into our Knight of Wands energy. We can come into our High Priestess energy, bringing in the intuition, the psychic abilities, the spiritual practices, the knowledge into our life, okay? And I feel like self-worth, this card hits so close to home for me, you guys. I just feel like your guides are just trying to remind you that you are deserving of every single thing I talked about here today. If you had this self-doubt going on in the back of your head that none of this is coming for you, that doesn't make sense for your life, that is your ego, okay? It's time to work with our ego and say, hey, not right now, bestie, okay? I am deserving. I do deserve this. I am worthy of accomplishing everything I set my mind to, and I will do so, right? I do deserve this, and I will be successful in doing this, and I believe that. I understand that I am worth it, okay? This fear here, this fear sits in us just not understanding our self-worth, right? Our fear sits in us being afraid of trying, because if we try, there's a possibility we can fail, right? But here's the thing. This is a very personal belief. Take it however you would like. If you don't like it, throw it away. No worries, okay? Here's the thing with me. I don't really like the word failure. I don't like that word because to me, there is only one way to fail, and that's by never trying, okay? When you try something, you either succeed or you learn, okay? You succeed and you thrive and you go on your way. Or maybe you don't succeed immediately, but I bet you learned something. I bet you learned, oh, okay, I did that and that didn't work. So let me figure out what can, okay? And I feel like you're someone with all these ideas, all these passions, all of these things, and I feel like maybe there's just a lot of fear sitting around. I don't know which wand to grab. I don't know which thing to go after because what if I don't succeed? But you are so talented and you are deserving of succeeding, and that is just about working with your ego and saying, hey, I understand I can I can jump and I can fall, but I also understand that I can soar. You know what I mean? I understand that. And having that conversation with your ego, having that conversation with yourself, and stepping into your true power, bestie, stepping into that energy because you deserve it. You deserve that. You are worth that. You are worth so much, okay? It's getting rid of that fear, easier said than done. You don't got to tell me twice. I know it, okay? But it is so worth it. It is so worth it, okay? Trust me on that. Trust me. It is worth the effort. It is worth the shadow work, okay? And then you got destiny and gifts. Come on, Queen Alba, okay? You got destiny. It is time to step into your power. It is time to step into your gifts, to your light, to your peace that you bring to the world. You got that right under meditate and contemplate. Technically it'd be under if I didn't know from my desk. That is so loud, okay? And you got it under the High Priestess, bestie, and the, what was this, Eight of Wands? Yeah, listen, excuse me. You have this power. You have this gift. You have all these spiritual abilities. You have so many options in front of you. Which wand do you grab? Take that time. Sit in your knowing. Sit in your truth. Contemplate what it is you fully desire and tap into your freaking destiny, bestie. Tap into it, okay? It is right there for you. All you have to do is reach out and grab it and say, I claim this. This is mine, okay? This is my destiny. This is what I deserve because I am worth it. Fear no more. I am worthy of this destiny. I am worthy of this success. And I feel like a lot of your destiny and your success lies in your talents and your abilities that you don't even know, okay? Like, you are so gifted. You got Queen Alba, who is the queen of all the dragons, reminding you of your talents. She is like shaking you and saying, hey, you're freaking amazing. Can you hear me? Okay? Like, your guides are literally shaking me to shake you and saying, listen, bestie, you are amazing. You're freaking dope. You're freaking powerful. The only thing holding you back from tapping into this beautiful, magnificent destiny card is the belief in yourself, okay? And the fear around failing. And that is normal, okay? Don't beat yourself up for having those doubts and those beliefs. It is normal, okay? It is hard to go through that kind of stuff, and it is normal to have those fears and those doubts. But your guides are saying once those are overcome, you are going to tap into your full power. You don't even freaking know, okay? And then your gifts are going to boom, 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 shine through, because Alba, the queen of all dragons, is saying, you are gifted. You are gifted in every imaginable way. It's just about tapping into that, okay? Man, you guys have an exciting 2 weeks. I am so excited for you guys, okay? Just tap, and when I say 2 weeks, it's not just capping at 2 weeks, okay? Bring this into your life, okay? But you have an amazing at least 2+ weeks ahead of you, and I am so freaking excited for you guys, okay? I hope this resonated. I hope this sat well with you. As a reminder, this video is in collaboration with Kloee Taylor, so definitely make sure to go watch her video after this one if you have not watched it prior. If you did watch it prior, hello, thank you guys for coming and watching this video as well. But if you guys have come here first, go check out Chloe's video. We are doing a collab together, so definitely make sure to go there and pick another pile. Remember the You Pick Two combo today, okay? So go watch hers, pick a card, pick a pile, and tell her I sent you on the comments, okay, bestie? Let's have fun with it. Maybe send her like a butterfly or something. I don't know. That's pretty, I feel like everyone sends butterflies. You know what? Send her a dragon. I feel like dragons are a thing here on this channel. I don't know if I can make that a thing, but I got this tattoo, totally off topic. I got this tattoo when I was 20, and I don't know why I got it, but I was 21, on my 21st birthday. I don't know why I was so called to it, but I adored it. And then dragons have been showing up in my life ever since, okay? So maybe dragons are going to be our new thing. So if you guys came from this channel and you're going to Chloe's, send her a dragon. I didn't say that for pile number 2, but if you just happen to listen to pile number 2 and pile number 3, go comment a dragon, okay? That way she'll know you guys came from my channel, okay, guys? So make sure to watch that. You guys can click the link in my description and go watch her video. It's all about the blessings coming to you in the next 2 weeks, besties, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching. Always remember to show others love, show others light. Show others love, show your light, and shine so bright. I can't remember my own catchphrase. And also, a couple updates, okay? Not updates, no updates. Couple wrap-ups. One, I am taking private readings at www.marinastarot.com if you guys want to book a private reading with me. Super fun. I've done a lot of readings for you guys, and I adore every single one of them. You guys are amazing. I love you. Also, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm also accepting tips now because I'm working on the whole self-worth thing, and of course it's not required, but if you guys want to send me a tip, like why would I close off that door? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to leave all that information in the description as well. And yes, don't forget how I always talk about this, but it helps so much when you guys comment or leave a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. I know sometimes it feels like when you're commenting, like, where is it even going? What's the point of it? Bestie, there is so much point to it, okay? It literally helps my channel so much. I could not say thank you enough. Like, it means everything to me when you guys comment and interact on my videos. And also, I just like kind of talking to you guys, so I like to comment back as well because we're besties, okay? Remember how amazing you are. Remember that there's new things coming for you, new journeys coming for you, new starts are coming for you, brand new brand new opportunities are coming your way, and you got this, okay? Hold your vision. Figure out what it is you want to do, which wand you want to grab, and hold tight, okay? Don't let anybody tell you you're not worth it, because you so freaking are, all right? I love you guys. I will see you for my next video. Bye, besties.